Means convince the people to reveal their sensitive information or like a type information. Okay. So we are trying to convince our victim to share their personal identification information or financial information, their personal information, or their credentials, their OTP codes. Okay. So multi-factor authentication information. So it is completely like manipulating the human being. So like hackers, what they do, like we can call them as social media experts, hackers. So they will manipulate the human being because like humans are like a vulnerable. So corporate companies they can install the antivirus, they can have like a firewall, they can have a implementation system, implementation system. How many security rules they set up in a corporate company? There is a one vulnerable area. That vulnerable area is a human being. Human error. So most of companies, okay, it is human error. We have a lot of companies they are compromised because of the human. Like us, 2000 Mahesh Corporation Bank, compromised by they stole 12 crore rupees. How hacker got access? He sent out one email to the corporate that bank will liquidate. One employee who that attack. He got a initial level access and permanent backdoor access to the company, the banking. He maintained access. He started monitoring all their keystrokes, what they are typing. What is the username password they are entering for the administration side. Bank. It means bank system. Now, if you observe that you can manage only your account as a individual. But in a bank office staff, they can manage anyone's account or bank account. It means again, anyone can credit value to anyone's. So they can update the account details because they have a, like a dashboard. Okay, so you got like an administrator level access to the banking system. Later is stolen progress. Yeah. So when a hacker like he got access to the Uber corporate network. So Uber corporate network is a really compromised by the hacker just by doing a social engineering against it. So Uber like a social engineering breach is a really okay. I open you breach case study. The 2022 one hacker. So what he did like he tried to like identify Uber company employees data in a basket. Yesterday like sorry, the last class we discussed about open source intelligence, right? Framework. Even I given a voice and a bot link also, right? So I just started finding a domain related users. He found one corporate employee, Uber employee credentials, VPN credentials. They are using a VPN network, virtual private network to create a reach with the company network to the their home. So that employee is using a VPN credential. But that VPN has a email multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication. So how this breach is followed? An external contractor working with the Uber and their account that is compromised. Okay, account so used by the hacker. Attacker likely gain access to the contractor's Uber corporate password. Okay, so you just like a purchase that account information in the dark web. Just like account Uber company records. In that regards that we found like a Uber employee credentials. So those credentials are VPN credentials. We got it. Then like I say, just like infected contact personal device to get the additional login credentials. And later you need to like a two-factor authentication code. We just like a try to convince the attacker repeatedly attempted to log into the contractor's Uber account So initially those attempts were blocked by the pre-factor authentication. So user accepted one of the requests. Social engineering. And it's a classic example of social engineering where human error was caused the result of the multi-factor authentication. Now, once the attacker level compromise the account access other employee. You know what he did like so he got access to the corporate network. He connected to the VPN. Once he entered into the VPN network, now he scanned only to identify how many users are. And he found like a one user system is like a sharing files. Windows file sharing is enabled. He looked into that Windows shared folder. In the shared folder, he found the scripts. PowerShell script he found. Shared folder as a PowerShell script. He opened that PowerShell script and he observed that oh, that PowerShell script is an automated script written by the administrator of that company to automate the administration. Due to that automation, like he hard-coded the credentials in the source code. It means that company related, Active Directory related domain username, domain password, which is an administrator level privileged account, is mapped in a source code. He didn't do nothing, just simply got access to the corporate Uber company VPN network and he connected, he found the shared folder. In the shared folder, he found the one PowerShell script. In that script, he found the corporate company domain controller, AE related domain controller, admin username password. Now, if you log in as admin, what happens? You can see the every employee data, then he did a later movements. From that place, he started like extracting the one by one related to the corporate company. So compromise of the privileged access management platform, he is able to like a lot of consequences he had like he got access to the complete like organization data. So they are using like a attacker gaining admin access to the psychotic privileged access management system. So where we were security. We can just like a control, secure, monitor critical information and everything. So unlock the credentials and passwords of compromising others. So what we did, like I got access to the Uber's Google Workspace. There is a Google Workspace. Now we got a Google Workspace access. It means that as administrator, he is able to manage the entire company, all employees activities. Google Workspace. We got access. See how much